Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is a special birthday reading just for you guys. This is for Capricorn season, starting from December 22nd, I believe, to January 21st. So this is a base read. This is a full spectrum read, a little sample of what I do in my private readings, one of the spreads, the Celtic Cross that I offer. So I already shuffled cards, laid them all out in the base for the base reading, and then I'll be adding the clarifiers with the small Rider-Waite deck. So that's what I use for my clarifiers. So let's get started with your reading, Capricorn. Now, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but it may resonate, or parts of it may resonate for you. Let us know in the comment section what you think. But let's get started. Your overall energy, Capricorn, is the Queen of Cups in the upright position. Now, this could represent someone external to you, or it could be an aspect of you, especially if you have water in your chart. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And by the way, this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising as well. So the Queen of Cups, what is she? She is someone who shows great emotional maturity, great emotional she's a good person to talk to, basically. Some of you could be reaching out. This could be a family member, a friend, spouse, someone that you're speaking with during Capricorn season about emotional matters. She shows great maturity and the ability to process emotions. Like I said, it could be an aspect of you during this time. But this is really good news because, like I said, not only does she have these beautiful qualities of compassion, caring, and understanding, but she is also someone who is emotionally mature. You could be dealing with a really caring doctor this month or this time frame, but you could also be dealing with a counselor, but it could also be a friend, a family member, or an aspect of you. Now, I'm going to go over the base cards one by one, and then I'll start adding the clarifiers. Your crossing energy during this time is the Six of Swords in the upright position. Pretty sure this was also in your January read as well. The Six of Swords is moving on emotionally from emotional difficulties of the past. It's interesting that it's crossing the Queen of Cups because she knows how to process emotion. So a lot of you could be finding yourself during this Capricorn season maybe processing a lot of emotions, maybe from the past, a lot of emotions from relationships, a lot of emotions from every aspect of your life. You could be processing them at this time and finally being able to put them behind you. This is about being able to move on from the emotional rocky waves and waters of the past and being able to move to calmer shores. So it could be through the help of someone, or it could be on your own. You have decided to process everything and move to a different place. It can also indicate travel. Maybe for some of you, you're thinking about going somewhere or traveling somewhere. Now, in your past foundation, you have the Emperor in the upright position. This is Mars-ruled energy. It's connected to the signs of Aries and Scorpio. So the Emperor in the upright position points to power and control and the need for control. Maybe this is representing an aspect of you again, Capricorn. It could have been in the past. Your foundation was all about feeling the need to be in control of everything. Maybe this was during the Pluto transit when it was in your first house. For others of you, perhaps you were under control of a certain person or a certain situation that kept you sort of stagnant. This could have been a boss. It could have been a parent even, because sometimes the Emperor can represent the paternal father or grandfather. This could be an older brother. This could be somebody in a position of power. So you have that in your foundation going forward. Your present energy, not surprising, is the Ten of Wands. But let's keep in mind when it comes to the Ten of Wands, just like the Ten of Swords, it is a 10, which means it is the end. This is the ending of a burden that you've been carrying. Some of you have been carrying this burden burden for 20 years. Others of you have been carrying this burden just recently. And you're heading home. See, that's where this person is heading. Their house is over there. So it could be that you're finally releasing these burdens as you head back to where it is you will be picking up. It's like you're having a fresh start. This whole Pluto thing is giving Capricorns a whole new fresh start. Some of you are moving to new places. Some of you are moving to different countries. Others of you are just moving to different homes, or just moving metaphorically to a different place in time. But you are getting ready to release those burdens. Then moving into a couple weeks from now, we do see we'll already be in January when this energy comes up, not surprising again, the worker bee card. Here we go. Capricorn, you're never going to stop being a Capricorn when it comes to work. This is you working very diligently, focusing in on the things that you need to do in order to elevate your financial situation, your career. You are definitely moving in that direction. You're willing to put in the work. And wait, it gets better, because probably just shortly after that, in January, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's been following you guys lately. It's so funny because of Pluto going into your second house, which is your house of finance. So some of you could be seeing, maybe due to your hard work, you're finally seeing a nice big payoff. Others of you, this could be something completely unrelated. It is known as the inheritance card, generational wealth. Maybe some of you are coming into money that way. Some of you, it's a bonus or a raise, or it could be a really good job that elevates you up financially. So wherever a Capricorn reading is, it seems like Ten of Pentacles isn't far away. Now this card here represents you internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, but this is how you feel inside during this time frame. We do have the Tower here in reverse, which indicates to me, Capricorn, you're going to be feeling kind of like you dodged a bullet. There's something that you felt that maybe could have gone off the rails in a terrible way. For some of you, it could have been a relationship. For others of you, it could have been a job situation or career situation. Yet others of you, it could have been in your home, family, health, like any of those sectors, right? But it's reversed, indicating that you managed to dodge this bullet. And this is where, you know, the threat passes you by. This is where the situation that could have, you know, caused major chaos, a big kaboom, has now been, you know, passed by. So there we go. Wow. So far, so good. Your people and environment, you have the Leo energy, the sun in the upright position. It could be somebody in your environment is bringing the sunshine to you. Some of you could be looking at maybe going on a sunny vacation at this time, maybe with others, because this is coming from your place of environment, people, and others, right? So it could be that some of you are planning a trip to a sunny destination, and those of you who live in sunny destinations already perhaps are, you know, seeing visitors come by and so forth, and maybe you're bringing them to some of the famous spots where you live. Either way, you're enjoying yourself. This is also a card that represents, I love this, the Sun card. For me, it's one of the best cards of the major arcana because of the fact that this brings high vitality. So for some of you, it could be someone in your environment is making you feel elated, feel really happy, feel really excited. Others of you, this can indicate success and attainment coming from somewhere in your environment. This could be another person bringing an opportunity to you or something like that. And you're like, wow, yes, I love this. I love this. That is really awesome. Your hopes and fears position, we have the Virgo energy, the Hermit in the reverse position, indicating you're hoping to get out of hermit mode. Maybe some of you have been hibernating or in hermit mode. Maybe you've just been wanting to spend a little time on self-reflection. Others of you, this also came up in your January read too, yeah, and it was in the upright. So this could be also you looking into a situation. Maybe you're doing some research or delving into something, which Capricorns like to do. If you're interested in something, that's what you do. You shine a spotlight on it. But the card's inverted, so this could indicate, Capricorn, that you are hoping to finally be done with your research or your hermit mode and you're ready to return back into action again. Now, I always pull 3 cards for the very end. It sort of culminates the reading as well as could give us indication of what is happening at this time, which would be around the 3rd week of January. So you have some really good cards here. Ace of Swords. This is beautiful, indicating clarity. It can indicate news coming forward that brings great clarity. It could be truth. It could be about truth and honesty, maybe cutting through, you know, the nonsense, having clarifying conversations and so forth. And then you have the beautiful Chariot, the Cancer energy, can indicate travel. Again, you have a couple of cards here that can indicate travel. There's this one, and there is this one. It could be for some of you, you're planning a trip at this time, but you could also be maybe purchasing a vehicle, because sometimes the Chariot can represent that. So there could be a purchase of a vehicle involved, and it could be any kind of vehicle. It could be an RV to go and travel around this year. It could be a motorcycle. It could be an e-bike. It could be anything maybe that you're buying with the 10 of Pentacles here. Others of you, this again is representing success and victory, and all you have to do is basically show up and you are a shoe-in for the job, the situation, what have you. Queen of Pentacles is also here. This is your energy. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you're coming up in your own reading in the upright position, indicating you are on the right path here, Capricorn. You are doing the right thing, especially when it comes to your finances, your stability, job and career, all of the things, material goods. This is all of the things that the Pentacles represent. So we have a base reading here now. Most of you will probably have an inkling as to whether or not it will resonate for you. But hang on, there's more, because I'm going to now start clarifying some of these cards here. So I will clarify the overall energy, this Queen of Cups. Let's see why it's here, and give us some more messages for our wonderful Cappies. Let's see what the Queen of Cups is. Okay, so there we have the Death card, which was also in your other reading too, remember? This is about something needing to transform, or it needs to come to its end, its natural end. There could be some kind of transformation happening, maybe around someone in particular, or it could be because, remember, we're talking about your emotions, so it could be a big transfer of your emotions or transformation of your emotions. And it could be with the Chariot card here, because that came up at your end, but it's also here with the Death card. So this is Cancer energy. The Chariot can represent fast movement, success, moving towards your goals. It's very black and white energy. So again, there's indication, just like in the monthly read, Capricorn, that something is coming to an end here, and it's probably going to be a swift end, because the Chariot moves very, very quickly. For some of you, I hope this is not the case, but for some of you, it could be your vehicle dies. I hope that's, maybe you have to transform it, as in fix the vehicle or let it go and maybe purchase a new one. So that could be how it plays out, perhaps, for some of you. It just depends on where you're coming from. And then we'll move on and clarify, because this is your crossing energy, right? So let's see what the 6 of Swords is here. So this is about moving on. It could be, sometimes this can be literally moving from one place to the next. It can indicate traveling somewhere. And let's see what's happening over there. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You came up again in your reading. This is awesome. And it's with the 8 of Swords reversed. This is beautiful energy. This is about being released from an obligation that you no longer have to deal with any longer. And the same thing with the Death card is about being released from something. But it's going to happen swiftly. It's going to happen very, very quickly here, my Cappies. So we're going to move on now and clarify the 10 of Wands in the upright, because right now you're sort of at the end of your obligation, end of the, oh my God, yeah, see, just what I thought. The World card. Here is the big, I call it the graduation card. Some of you could be graduating. Maybe some of you are leaving a job and you're leaving a career to start up a new one. Some of you could be retiring. Some of you could be signing those divorce papers. Whatever is going on here. And it's connected to the High Priestess reverse. So this is where all the information comes to the forefront. So this is basically whatever's going on here, you have all the information now that you need. You're moving forward with something. You're closing out a cycle. This could be the home that you've lived in for many years and you're deciding to sell it, downsize. Or perhaps some of you have been single all of your life and you're deciding to get married. And yet others of you could have completed some kind of course so that you're now able to start your own business or go into a different line of work. Others of you, it could be that you're moving out of the country, because sometimes this can indicate traveling the world. Maybe there's news and information that comes and you decide to go move somewhere completely different, like just pack up and move. It's not really like a Capricorn, but it can be. Capricorns have been known to do that, make big decisions, but only when they know for sure 100% that it's the right thing to do. So now moving on to a little bit towards early January, we see you working very hard and very diligently towards something. And we have the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups. Oh, you also had this in the monthly too, remember? The Four of Cups was like after coming out of emotional apathy, you're finally ready to socialize and celebrate something. The Hanged Man is here. It could indicate that there's a little bit of a wait before the celebration takes place. Because the Hanged Man is, I always call it the hurry up and wait, where you have to sort of hang back and look at things from a different perspective, or you might have to wait for the celebration time. It looks like something's happening, but maybe it's something that you know is going to manifest or transpire a little bit later. But you already know about it. It looks like come the early part of the year, you already know what the situation is, but maybe it's something you can't really act on or say anything about it. Two of Cups is here also. I pulled more clarification with the Page of Swords. Some of you could be getting a message from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you could just be getting little increments of message. Again, with the Two of Cups, it could be somebody is telling you a secret, or they're telling you something, but maybe you can't share it with people. It's between you and somebody else. It could be a secret, but there's not a lot of information either given to you, or you're not allowed to share a lot of information. And then when we move towards later on in January, maybe this is like mid-January, I'm going to say maybe the 15th or so, we see this beautiful Ten of Pentacles arrive. So perhaps you find out some of you could find out you're coming into money, but you can't say anything just yet. You have to wait until it's official or something like that. So the Ten of Pentacles is here. Let's get some clarity on that. Oh yeah, it definitely could be about that. Because look who we have here, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Both, yeah, and it's connected energy to the Page of Swords. This is news and information. But now it becomes maybe towards the middle of January or towards the end of January, it comes out in the open. This is more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. It could just simply be representing communication, because the sword people bring in communication, right? Now, these people in particular can represent, they represent serious subject matter, such as this can be a police officer, this can be a lawyer, it can be an arbitrator, it can be a surgeon, it can be someone in the military. These are serious subject matters, but it looks like there's two people conversing here. Now, this could be lawyers, this could be, and it's right on top of the Ten of Pentacles. And this is official stuff, right? Like contracts being signed, official word being given. And it's not just one of them, it's both of them. So something is going on here. Maybe some of you already have an inkling as to what it could be. If you do, please feel free to share it in the comment section below. Love to hear about it, but maybe it's a secret like the Page of Swords and you're not supposed to share it with anybody. And if that's the case, I'll respect that until, you know, the information becomes common knowledge, and then you can share. Now I'm going to clarify the sun, which is your your environment. This is a beautiful card coming from your people, environment, success, attainment, really, really nice energy. We have the Empress in the upright position. Beautiful. I'm going to pull 4 on this one. Yeah, clarity and good news and wonderful messages that make you feel beautiful. This could be an apology. This can represent someone who's sending you really nice messages. It could be somebody younger who's just being incredibly sweet, like maybe your child or grandchild is just doing some really sweet things. This is coming from your environment. But there's also news, like the Ace of Swords, which is also at the end here for you. This person, not only are they sending you message, but they're also being very clear about it. The message that's coming through, it's coming through extremely clear. Now, you also have the Empress, which is, you have the Emperor here, and the Empress, which represents sometimes the mother figure, grandmother, again, older sister, somebody in a position in the family who holds some kind of authority. You could be speaking with them. Others of you could be finding out that you're going to be, become parents yourself. And yet others of you could be giving birth to something brand new. It could be a new idea, a new business, a new website, a new anything. You could be giving birth to it. It's beautiful energy. And I like to see the 7 of Wands here for you, because this is letting down your guard, which Capricorn doesn't do very often. You don't let down your guard very often. So, but this is nice. It's like with the Empress, maybe some of you are letting down your guard, you're softening up. Could be towards this Empress, if this is representing someone other than you. Yeah, it's beautiful energy, really, really nice energy. And then let's clarify the very end here. We'll first clarify the Ace of Swords in the upright, because that's a strong message. It came twice for you guys. So there's definitely clarity coming towards you. You're going to know exactly what to do. That's why I feel you're confident in moving forward with this situation. And then we see the 8 of Wands came up here, but it came up in reverse with the 6 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands reverse can indicate a delay in travel. So maybe if you're planning on taking a trip at that time, there could be some hold up or some delay, or it could be that somebody you need to get a hold of concerning it, you can't get a hold of them. It's with the 6 of Pentacles, which is it's interesting. This is a generosity card. It can sometimes represent, needing to get finances for a loan or a mortgage or something like that. It could be that the messages aren't getting through. There's some kind of glitch. There's no Mercury retrograde at that time, so I'm not sure what this is about. But it's interesting too, because it's also about generosity from people around you, where I use the example, let's say if you're going on a trip and you need somebody to look after your pet, or water your plants, or taking your mail, or whatever. It's a yes. But it's interesting here. It could be that somebody originally tells you yes, but then look at this. This is in return. It could be a trip delayed due to the fact that this person didn't come through, or you can't get a hold of them at the last minute. So I am going to pull. That's very strange. So I'm going to pull extra clarity on this at the end. Okay, but then we see now the Tower in reverse comes up again. This is like, dodging a bullet. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse can be a money issue, or, yeah, it could be a money issue. There could be, because the 5 of Pentacles upright can point to, I'm afraid I don't have enough cash to, get me from point A to point B, but then, see, you're trying to get the cash from the 6 of Pentacles. But what's happening is there's a delay, maybe in communication, official papers it could be. Oftentimes when you're going for a loan or a mortgage or something, well, I don't think it would be a mortgage in this situation. I think this is more, it has more to do with travel, because that travel card is there. So this could be a delay due to, you know, maybe some of you need to get your work visa, or you need to get a passport or something like that. Maybe the papers aren't coming through, and you have to maybe dish out extra money to be able to get a rush on the passport or things like that. Because it does seem to have something to do with travel at the very end for some of you. And then it's right next to, maybe we'll get more information from the Chariot, because that's also a travel card, and it's also here in your overall clarifier. So what's this Chariot about? We do have the judgment call, need to make a judgment call. This is something coming back that we thought was done and dusted, and we're going to need to make a judgment call on it. So this could be about something coming back, or this could be a past situation. Maybe there's travel. There's travel to the past. Maybe you had problems in the past traveling to this place or this person, or with this person you can't get a hold of now. But then the Nine of Wands is in reverse. So this is the Wounded Warrior. This is like the challenge comes to an end. Okay, I need more clarification on this Chariot, because what is happening here? Okay, the Knight of Swords, and here we go. Now there's the celebration. So the Knight of Swords, somebody comes rushing in, maybe at the last minute, to aid or help the situation. And then there's a big celebration. The Knight of Swords is somebody coming in and offering you something quickly. Maybe it's a quick fix, and it can also be written or verbal contract. So it seems to me like it's a contractual thing that's somehow connected to money, and something kind of goes off the rails. Now this Tower in reverse is totally making sense to me, because it looks like at the last minute something goes askew, but then it gets fixed. That's why the Tower is in reverse, and now it's time to rejoice and to be happy. Remember before, you had the Four of Cups and it was reversed, but you weren't allowed to say anything yet, because the Four of Cups reverse points back to Three of Cups, right? So you were about to celebrate, but you couldn't, because the Hangman meant you gotta wait until whatever, all systems are go to have this celebration. But we see this at the end. You're finally celebrating a situation. There's a glitch, but it gets fixed, and it looks like it's 11th hour, where somebody, you know, the Knight of Swords is totally 11th hour energy. And the last card here is the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy. You came up twice in this read. So, clarifying, this is something you've worked really hard at. See, now we're getting repeat cards. This is something you've worked really, really hard at, Capricorn. And here, this could be a trip again, but this could just be moving on from a situation. This could be a job or a career that you no longer want to have in your experience anymore. It's something you want to pass away from, you want to move away from, and you've worked really hard to do so. And you do have another opportunity. It's a golden opportunity, could just be a start, but I think you're ready to take it, because it's with the Strength card here, which is a card that does represent you're going to need patience. And also the Ace of Pentacles, believe it or not, is a card of patience, because we need to wait for this Ace of Pentacles to turn into something significant, right? So this could be like, you know, you start a job and you're at the intern stage, but you're investing in yourself, you're investing in a career, and you know that this will eventually turn into the Ten of Pentacles one day. You do need to be patient, though. You are being offered this opportunity, this golden opportunity. Sometimes it can be a small inheritance, a bonus, a signing bonus or something like that. You've got to really put in the work, though, and bring it up to speed to what you want it to be. And I see that you've already put in the work here, Capricorn, to get there in the first place, to get this opportunity, and it's worked. There is some glitch. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below once this all unfolds, if it does unfold for you, and what this glitch was. It's going to be different, obviously, for all of you. So this concludes the read. It looks like a really, really interesting time frame here for you, that, you know, January or December to January. And this is just strictly for Capricorn season. And it's for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, I just want to point out a couple of things here. The Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, came up twice here. This is you, and in the upright position, you are definitely on the right path. You're moving in the right direction, and you're putting in the work. But what I love most about this read here is the fact that you're switching something up, and you're switching something up in a major way, in a way that maybe 5 years ago you would have decided not to do, because you were just kind of comfortable with status quo. But I don't think Capricorn's comfortable with the status quo anymore. You're moving. Look at this. Like, this is present energy. You're moving right out of something, and you're moving into something. That 10 of Wands for you is the end. This is the end for you. And the Death card coming up, plus in the monthly reading, this is a big time for Cappies, and you guys are finally going to break free, and you're okay doing it. You're going to put in the work because you know how to do that, and you guys are really tough, and you've been through a lot, so you are like, I don't care, whatever the future holds for me, I'm going to move into it, and even if it means I have to start from the beginning, I'm going to do that, because I need to break free of what was. And I think the emotional stuff is going to be a part of it. With the Queen of Cups there and everything, you're going to be breaking free from a lot of emotional restraints and issues from the past. So let me know what you think of this reading. The duplicate cards that come up are an even stronger message anytime, because that's why I use the Rider-Waite deck on both, like the clarifiers and so forth, because I like to see when I have the repeat cards, because that lets me know it's a really, really strong message for you. And you have quite a few repeating cards here, like the Chariot and you coming up in your own reading, and that Four of Cups reversed now turning into Three of Cups was beautiful, because now it's time to celebrate, right? So it looks like it's going to be a road ahead that you will need to invest in, and that's the Ace of Pentacles. You will need to invest in this new road ahead, but I think it's going to work really, really well for you guys, and you guys already know it. You're set, you know it, and I love that the Tower came up in reverse twice for you. Could be a little bit of a glitch at some point when you're trying to execute this thing. There could be a little bit something, papers go awry, something, a financial thing goes weird, but I love the fact that the Knight of Swords comes in and saves the day. So that is a beautiful reading. Love it, love it, love it. So I guess that's it, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Capricorn season, and happy birthday again to all my beautiful Cappies out there. Hope you have a wonderful birthday season. Bye-bye for now.